What is your view on the accessibility of bike lanes in Calgary over the next 4 years? Would you expand, maintain, or decrease the network, and why?
So I am in favor of expanding the bike lanes. We got to find them somewhere else, maybe in the fields, pathways. I grew up in riding bikes in the fields and stuff like that, and so I don't think it's safe to ride bikes along the roads. I've heard people in Renfrew, they would never let their kids ride the bikes on there. It's not safe. I think that we can expand the network without taking away any of our roads.
As I've spent the last year across Ward 9, I see cyclists in every one of these communities, and not just the casual Saturday afternoon cyclists, but the lifestyle cyclists. I think it's really important that we acknowledge that a growing city will see its transportation models diversify. And I think if we're talking about the future of this city, we have to keep that in mind. Cycling is a way of life, like I've said, for a lot of people, and we should be working to support that. I believe continuing to expand our bike lanes and pathways is a proactive step to take in our growing city.
I believe biking should be expanded and encouraged, especially during the summer month when more people use it. Cycling provides many benefits. It promotes better health, reduce traffic, and help protect an environment.
What I'm trying to say is the bike lane becomes a polarized political aspect. Is yes or no, rather than giving it back to the community. And looking into Ward 9, there's a lot of diversity. Every community comes with different characteristics. If we look at just behind us on the street, we have to ask ourselves, did the community said yes, they want the bike lane or no? And coming back to that engagement, what I would like to see is first bring that into community. Would you like to expand it, maintain it, or what happened? And work with the community. Currently, the bike lane issues has been polarized of yes, left or right, or yes or no. And that has actually divided the community more than bringing the strength. What I would like to see is bringing this topic back to the community.
I just like to say yes, yes, and yes. So I think we can expand the network in some cases. We can maintain it in some cases, and we can decrease it in some cases. It really depends on the actual situation. One thing that we did up on International Avenue is we felt that it wasn't safe to have a bike lane right on the actual roadway. So we negotiated with Alberta Transportation to allow us to have 10-foot wide sidewalks that allow bikes and pedestrians, and it's been working extremely well for the last 8 years.
So Calgary is a city built for cars, and as a cyclist myself, I am in support of that. For so many in our ward, cycling can be the difference between employment and unemployment, between community or isolation. And it's also the most cost-effective way to move people around our city. It costs far less to build and maintain than our roads. A well-connected, safe pathway unlocks opportunities across the city for all. But we don't have true connectivity right now, so we must provide more and better access for Calgarians who don't want to or can't afford to travel the city by car. The option of alternative modes of transport is just that. It's an option, but it's one that gives us the opportunity to meet some of our goals, like reducing congestion on our roads and to better connect our people with where they want to go.
As an avid cyclist myself, I know bike lanes matter, but they have to make sense. Too often, what I see in Calgary is these bike lanes are done as an optics as opposed to functionality. They end abruptly and go nowhere. In the next 4 years, I will be focusing on revising the current bike lanes and expanding where it makes sense and make sure they work and not to endanger cyclists on the roads. So make it functional as opposed to looking good. We've got so many bike lanes. Thank you.
Okay, thanks very much.